So, of all places, I found myself at a bull sale this weekend. More about that later, but right now it's a bit too cold to talk to you about it like right this second. So let's smash cut to my bookshelf so we can talk about family. I live in the city, and by the way, that smash cut that just happened, pretty cool. I'm amazed by stupid things. I live in the city, but I grew up on a farm where we raised cattle. Not as much as I raised the roof, but, you know, a reasonably similar amount of time. Can you tell I'm white? Because of that background, I have a very strong connection with that farming lifestyle, which is not as backwards or rednecky as Hollywood would have you believe. At least not here in Alberta. Growing up, my family continued a very strong connection with our Scottish heritage, and that encompassed the original homestead that my great-grandfather began. That's a picture of him right there. For the last few years, I've been collecting all of these photographs of my grandmother and other family members so that I can create this huge, giant document of us, I suppose. We are incredibly narcissistic and just want to look at pages upon pages of ourselves. Plot twist, it's going to be literally 100 pages of just old photographs with me photoshopped into them. They are going to be so mad. I'm going to keep on talking, lucky you, and some photos and videos are going to start to play. Every year, for the previous 28 years, there has been a bull sale that has happened at Ian Moore Stock Farm, just west of the little hamlet of Spruce View, Alberta. This year it held very special significance because it will be the last. As the generations get older and children don't really want to take over for them, farms fall apart, and this is the case here. Though, it wasn't as if there was no celebration in the air. I mean, how can you be upset when there's donuts? The Canadian economy essentially runs off of it. That and beaver pelts still. It is a weird country. A local auctioneer came and offered such helpful comments as this.
You don't miss the good ones. I know that. They run a powerful word and a good operator. There's a good bow.
The sense of community was palpable. Everyone knew each other or were related to them, and I know that this can happen in larger cities, but rarely to this emotional level where young and old can come together, eat, buy bowls, and commemorate the end of an era. This was not highbrow. There was no wine flowing. There was no philosophical paradoxes explored, though I love partaking in both, mostly the wine because I'm an alcoholic. There was politics discussed, which I'm just come to the conclusion really that it's just fun to say that whatever government is in power is stupid. And sure, they might have dirt and crap on their boots, but these are good people. These are the types of people who will help you at a moment's notice, who will, with a bit of MacGyvering, help you fix any type of car trouble, who could tell you how to get anywhere, though they will use road names from 50 years ago. What I guess I'm trying to say here is that yes, it was odd that this weekend I spent some time on the farm having livestock paraded in front of me. But it's not as odd as it may seem. These are my people. This is where I came from. And they are people. They're not caricatures. They're not stupid. They're not uninformed. They definitely have points of view. And they will argue you. They will argue you. Those aren't words that are coming out of my mouth. But they'll argue with you to the death. Because they have that point of view. They are people. They're not caricatures. And I think it's time for Hollywood and for film and for the media to understand that. And I somehow bought a cow for $2,500. That was, you know, the hardest part was actually not getting into the car, but actually getting it buckled in. The cows, fun fact that you can throw it at the next dinner party you go to, cows hate seatbelts. This whole vlog was a little bit off this week, wasn't it? More about my family in the upcoming months. What weird things have you been up to recently? Leave me some comments down in the comments below. My name is Kyle. I will see you all again next Thursday. Moo.